So Matthew, my first focus student, was an English language learner from Beijing, China, who I met during classroom observations and instruction in TSP 512. His assets were that he was very bright and highly inquisitive, and he worked well in strategic groups. His needs, he needed frequent informal assessments to make sure that he was not only keeping up with the lesson, but also to ask if he needed any further instruction on the lesson. He needed an explanation of slang or non academic terms during my lesson. There were terms that I included that I just assumed were common language, but because he was an English language learner, it wasn't anything that he had learned. And clarification of culturally foreign ideas. So our lesson was on the Industrial Revolution, and I talked a lot about people like Henry Ford or Bessemer, just kind of threw them into the lesson, and he had no idea who these people were or what impact they made on society because culturally he had not been introduced to them the same way that the rest of the students in the class had. So the differentiation strategies that I found worked best for him in my second lesson and in consultations with his instructor afterwards were grouping him with other EL students who had a broader grasp of the language. I explored his interest and allowed him to choose his method of product delivery. I refrained from using slang expressions, and I provided a deeper insight into culturally foreign ideas, foreign to him, and provided him with a common terms ideas worksheet. I actually handed it out to the entire class so as not to single him out, but it was primarily for his use.